Hi everyone,
Dick
welcome.
nipples.
Oh, God, yes. Here's hoping and praying that Dan was on mute just then, but all the other audio is working. Double checked everything, fingers crossed, everything is working. Kat can give us a verification that the audio check is okay.
Don't trust the cat. She will fuck with you.
Welcome to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries. Could hear Dan. Damn it. As we continue the Book of Cylinders. Before we get into it, I think, Dan, you've got a bit of an update for what's happening next week.
Yes, I totally prepared for this 100%. I even think that we might have started to... so we are raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation once again. And to celebrate, that's right, huzzah, Sheriff Dan, we will be running Spelljammer Academy Session 1 next week, DM'd by none other than the man, the mystery, the legend, me. It's me. I will be the DM. I am super prepared for this. I am super pumped to see what everyone comes up with in the characters. And we will also be giving away a digital copy of Spelljammer Adventures in Space next week, next Thursday. That's the 18th. That's right, you heard it here first, and also in the Discord earlier in the week. But we are super excited for this, raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation again. It's such a good cause, such a worthy cause. Yes, I am at it again. I've been given the microphone. I will not shut up now. That's got me in the past. But yeah, super excited. I don't know, Jez, are we starting donations tonight?
Now we can. I just need to quickly just double check the link. But yeah, keep
There is a link.
There is a link.
Yeah, I will keep vamping. Yes, for those who don't know, Starlight Children's Foundation, they assist children that are in hospital, make their lives, better than they are, because, being a kid and stuck in hospital isn't the best thing ever. Once a year they do, more than once a year, because we've already raised money for them this year, haven't we? Oh shit! Why am I vamping so long? Someone else take the microphone.
And
away,
we're done.
please.
So yeah, thanks for taking
go.
that. There we go. So I'm going to throw the link in chat now if I can get back to where the chat is.
Game, Dan.
It's Spelljammer Academy. This is D&D in space. What else could you want? You can be a plasmid. You can be a goo person.
Are there aliens? Are there D&D creatures in space? Is there a space station?
There are definitely D&D creatures in space, and to find out what they are, I suppose you'll have to tune into the Spelljammer sessions and playing them.
And Dan will have to read the book.
Bonus.
I read this stuff.
Oh
okay.
no, that's the worst.
There we go. The link
so
for if
much
you
fun
wanted
stuff.
to donate towards Starlight Children's Foundation, the link is now in the chat. It got there.
There it is. It's there. It's there in all its beautiful dignity glory.
Awesome. So that's going to be awesome next week. Don't forget, get involved, and you could win a copy of Spelljammer. I'm pretty excited to get my hands. Adventures in Space. I'm excited to get my hands on that as well next week. It's going to be awesome.
Me too. I'm going to have so much fun with that. I just want to be like a plasmid, like the jelly people.
A goo.
And a goo. And his name will be Jinri the Jello.
Oh god.
Will he be yellow?
Oh, he is now.
Oh, he is now.
With a name like Jinri, will he smell of botanicals?
Yes, a lot of juniper. He will be Jinri
juniper forward.
Jello, who's yellow.
He's the mellow jello?
Juniper.
Is he a yellow mellow jello?
No,
mellow yellow
he's very
jello?
high energy, just like I am.
But right here, right now, we are diving back into Candlekeep Mysteries, a Book of the Cylinders. When we finished last session, the CDA had taken down a number of the yuan-ti who were cast some kind of ritual in this temple, and have tracked down some clues related to the Scaled Mother. Attempting to, get their way underneath the temple by moving the sarcophagus, they proved a little too worn out from the encounter with the yuan-ti and needed a bit of a nap. And as we kick things off this session, you all awake from your rest, and the morning is yours.
Oh,
So
yeah.
from memory, someone, either myself or you were on watch, and I think it was me on watch. That's why I'm at the door.
Well, I was on watch and then I gave watch to you.
Yeah. And
Because
then,
there were all of those seedy frog guys who were just like, no, everything is fine and there's no need to investigate under the temple anymore.
and I could
You can
hear
just go
some-
now.
the scraping and moving of bricks from memory. Is that
Oh, like
correct?
coming up, I think.
That was right. Something was possibly
Being
rising.
To crack out
Yeah.
the tomb loot.
I think we're gonna go back to that sarcophagus. Oh, sorry guys. Before we get going though, let me just quickly roll a d8 to see how long I can be in your brains for.
Glory.
8 hours. The next 8 hours, we're all psychically linked.
That's exactly what everyone wanted to hear. 8 hours of Finry.
Oh boy.
Haunting your dreams and your days.
This is Finry.
It's great. It's great. You don't actually have to like speak verbally, and we should all probably learn to, with most things, you don't have to keep your mouth open, especially when you eat, Bonnie. You can chew with your mouth closed, and it's all good. And you can speak with your mouth closed now, so it's all
I'm
good.
not going to have you tell me how that I can and cannot eat. Make mental note to always eat with my mouth open in front of Finry in future.
You know I can hear that, right? I can literally hear that.
One mental note for later. Annoy Finry in this way. Yes.
But yes, I think we're going to go down to the sarcophagus is the way through. I think there's something with that.
DM,
Potentially.
do we see any evidence of what you were describing as potentially something rising from the ground?
Make a perception check.
Especially work because Merc's
Yeah.
outside.
So I was the one finishing off the watch, I believe.
Do you want to do it with me?
Yeah.
You can point me in the direction of where you heard the rumbling stuff.
Yeah, well, I had a pretty good perception check from my watch, but I can, I don't know, just help you.
Yeah.
To that action, I guess.
Let's do 3, 2, 1 rollies.
Please roll off.
3, 2, 1 rollies. You beat me to it.
Ooh.
Ah!
That's the
So that's,
spicy meatball.
That's 19 plus 6.
Oh, damn.
That's a lot.
Mine's a 17 with stuff added.
So you're able to kind of suss out that sound, that noise, the way you saw things move around, was coming from direction in the southeast area of the building. So outside
Outside the temple bit.
the temple bit. I'm trying to mark it on the map now.
Yeah.
In that
In
area
fact,
there.
on his head, it's just like, never eat.
Took me a second. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Southeast.
So one of the ramps, huh?
Yes, one of the ramps.
So we should probably go have a sticky beak.
That's
Yeah,
not
no.
the
You're a bird.
DM, the game is paused.
Of course it is. There we go.
All right. Well, yes, Merc.
Oh, when Gary comes up to me, I will to have a look. You feel a cold shiver run down your spine, but you are alert, and you have advantage on your next initiative roll that you make.
Ooh.
Vigilant Blessing is my Twilight Domain feature.
He tingled his spine.
I did.
Someone walked over my grave. Is that time bound at all?
No, just until I use the feature again.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay, hopefully we don't use it right now.
Yeah. Should we go about this stealthily? I mean, we could go in screaming goats again, but you know.
I technically can do that again. We did have a sleep.
Oh my god, the goat, that was right. That was amazing. That!
We can kind of. So the aim would be to creep up, not to the bottom of the ramp, but to like the top of the ramp and have a quick peek over.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I'm going to. I don't know where I am.
I think you're still in the
that's-
building.
That's because I'm looking at your screen, not mine. I'm like, why can't I see myself? Dickhead. I'm gonna. Oh god, that's shut the door. I'm gonna go outside and I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration. I'll be like, go team!
Woo!
So-
Yeah, I'll go up to Gary and then I'll stand next to Gary and I'll be like, "No, you see me," and I stealth. And then
Now I don't.
No, you probably do with a 15. Shit, that's
You
bad.
can add 1d8 to that if you want to, because I gave you Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, that's nice, but I want to save on to. How long does that last for?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
I will hold on to that for a hot second,
I can do it
and
again.
I will use my Psi bolstered knack, which allows me to re-roll to add a d8 to my rolls if I have proficiency with them. Anyway, so I will also use the Bardic Inspiration d8 because I rolled that. That brings it to a 17. It's all gone now.
There it is.
There's an 8. Okay, cool. 20 maths. 20 maths.
A lot.
I'm
A
gone.
lot. 25.
5.
25.
Hey, does it look dark?
Thank you, Bunny.
Looking over the edge, yeah, you can see that the ramp heads down and it's blocked off just underneath where Gary is, so about here, by a large amount of rubble. Rubble is sort of like stacked up high, and at good inspection, it looks like it hasn't necessarily fallen, but has been placed there. Now, what you've noticed, that one of these stones, about as big as a football or something, has come loose and rolled down and looks out of place. It is now at your Finry's feet, laying on the ground, while the rest of it seems packed in.
Did it like
Is
reveal
this-
like a hole or something? Or
Yeah, sorry, it has. It has left a hole where that stone was.
Oh, should I go take a look?
Well, okay, Bonnie. What I've learned in my many years of adventuring is you shouldn't go sticking anything into any mysterious holes.
But-
You never know what you're gonna find. So
That's where the best stories are.
So you
and crabs.
lead, you lead with the face. That's worked so well before.
All right. Well, we could always draw straws to see who wants to stick their face in the hole and see what they see.
I can volunteer. That's okay. I've got dark vision.
Okay,
I mean, like,
then.
you already acided my face. There's not really any making it worse than that.
Yeah, but it literally just healed. But okay. If you want to do this 2IC, you can do this.
But you know, we know where we can go back to if we need to revamp the face. We just go visit. I can only ever remember her as Bath Monster.
I
The
can't
Bath
remember
Monster
either.
place. I remember the Bath Monster place.
Oh, she would not like that. Okay. I will. Wish I had a mouse. I'm gonna come over and take a little look. Whee!
Give me a perception check. And while you're doing that, don't forget to team and the people in the chat, you can influence the game with rage points. As it stands right now, I haven't got a button to show it, but currently Merc has 1 minor blessing.
Is that
Go
the
Merc.
Yeah.
Oh, Merc.
Somewhere.
With the 15 there, Bonnie, you can peek in and you see a long way down. And what you see with your vision is this tunnel before you, the other side of this stone pieced together wall, and it kind of runs down out of sight. You also catch a really bad smell, like rot.
My
Like
bad.
rot over, because flesh rot smells a lot different from like wood rot.
It is not like a natural wood rot. It's not like swamp rot.
Okay.
Is it like carrion?
Carrion? What's a carrion?
Oh, I knew a Carrion once. Her name was Karen, and her last name was On. Karen On. Is that right?
Particularly smell.
Oh no, she was just a bitch.
Okay, well, I kind of feel like going down there is going to be a little bit better than going under the tomb, because that way you don't kind of have to, like, you know, scuffle underneath a thing that might,
Sorry.
you know, because you have to move a really big concrete thing. This way, you know, it smells real bad, but at least it's a wider tunnel.
That's true. Well, how big is the hole? Is there is there like a Gary size, a Finnery size?
Smaller than Gary. It's the size of what can I make it related to? The size of a book.
I wonder if I could, like, cast Thunder Wave at this section of rubble and move it.
Just a hot second. If you do that at the rubble, what's to stop the rest of the tunnel from then also collapsing, and then we definitely can't get in?
Well, absolutely nothing, but we do have Plan B.
What if you just use your hands?
But that would involve manual labor, and these hands don't do that. You can do it. Are you volunteering?
I would give it a go, but I'll be able to move maybe 2 or 3 stones before I'll need to take a rest.
Wow. Have you
Yeah,
tried doing a gym?
Can we pull a couple of stones, see if we can make that hole a little bit bigger? Like, how big is the surrounding rubble?
Yeah.
They're all stones of about the same size. Like,
Gary's head.
yeah, Gary's head. Good head-sized stones.
I'll get out a crowbar and use it to, like, I'll go up to the hole, like, everyone move back, and I'll, like, jam it in and try to, like, just use it to, like, shift some rocks out of the way to make the hole a little bit bigger.
Okay.
That's a good idea. We always get crowbars when we start D&D campaigns, and they just sit
Exactly.
down on you. I've got a crowbar.
I've been playing D&D for, like, 4 years, and I think this is the first time I've ever used a crowbar.
So whoever's
I
trying to
have
do
a-
that can make a strength check, or one of you can make it with advantage.
Can try with the strength check. My strength's not very good, though.
Neither's mine.
Mine is very
Hey,
bad.
Gaza! Gaza, get up here! Are you strong?
I'm Dexy.
So am I.
I mean,
but
like,
I'm also sexy,
like-
so...
Try and,
Yes.
like, yeah.
Hey!
Oh, actually, no, 18.
Woo.
Gary, your dexiness, it just inspired me to roll so well.
Screw it, I'll roll it too.
Oh,
Oh!
It was that sleep. We
So
got
you
a
both-
solid 8 hours.
you
And
both
our
jam in.
combined dexiness.
The best.
You both jam
Has-
in a crowbar in amongst these rocks and kind of like trying to get some movement. You can feel it budging a little bit, and kind of look at each other and it's like 1, 2, 3, and push, and all this rubble starts to come down towards you. You have to take a few steps back for it all kind of like to start to settle. And then before you stands this opening to a tunnel. It's about 5 feet high and 3 feet wide.
Oh, so we're fine. We can, like, there's plenty of room for Gary and I to stand up straight. How's Bonnie? How you doing there, Merc?
I'm a half elf, so I'm doing okay.
How tall are you,
Yeah.
Merc?
About 5 foot.
I mean, like, we'll probably have to stoop a little, but it'll be fine.
As the rock kind of starts to settle and the dust starts to clear, that scent, that rancid smell just hits you all. And it starts to turn your stomach.
I'm just gonna, like, get, like, a kerchief or a bit of scrap or something and just, like, tie, like, a makeshift mask around my face just so I can kind of not smell it. I mean, I've been into the bathroom after Gary, so, like, I'm pretty good on the constitution, but it's an all-protein diet. It's not good for you.
Can
Is
I
there a breeze?
Can I roll?
Like, is it
like carrion?
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, give me a nature check, Merc. Yeah, with your roll, it does smell like it's that of flesh that's been left out too long.
Carrion.
No, you're not supposed to snack on that.
maybe Chaz killed the big bad already?
Yeah.
Ew.
Can I re-stealth
Is there a
by after
breeze
making all
or
that
anything?
noise?
Sorry, yeah, you can make another stealth check if you'd like. Finnery, Gary, what's up?
Is there a breeze? Like, there's active airflow, or is it just staying put?
You don't sense any movement of air coming out of that tunnel. There's a breeze behind you, you can feel it coming left and right, but nothing outwards towards you from that tunnel.
I will use my Eyes of the Night feature to grant all up to 3 creatures, which is my wisdom modifier, 300 feet of dark vision.
Holy shit. And at that point, I'll be like, okay, team, I've successfully stealthed. Merc, I don't know what you did, but I can see so much. Does this give me X-ray vision? Anyway, and okay, team, I'm gonna go ahead. Safe word if I get into trouble is oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die. If you hear that in your heads, come running and save me.
How do you spell that?
With letters, obviously. How else would you fucking spell, Gary? Jesus. All right, I'm gonna go down the ramp into the tunnel.
O-H? Or O-H-H?
It's literally just gonna be, come fucking save me.
That's not the safe word, though.
So you all make your way into the tunnel?
I was gonna scout ahead from the party, especially after Gary's been a little bit annoying.
Like this guy's yammering in my head, and I'm just like...
Like, I got it.
If
he says, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die, that's the safe word. But if he goes, oh shit, we're in for a bad time,
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
that's cool.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna write that down so I don't fucking die. Oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die. And I'll
With that,
scout
we're
ahead.
not sending you.
Okay, you make your way down the rest of this tunnel. It goes on for about 30 to 40 feet before opening up into a cavern. You don't see much there. Is everyone following? Or are you just...
I was gonna scout ahead, keep going until, because I had...
I will enter and just
I have a mile.
entrance to
Sorry.
cave for now.
Okay.
I have a mile until I lose contact with everyone.
Okay.
So I'm like 300. How far? So like you said, like how far in am I?
You're about 40 feet in before the
Oh,
tunnel
yeah.
kind of opens up a bit. Yeah, plenty of room.
Yeah, I don't even know how many meters are in a mile, so it's fine. I'll just keep going, look around the corner. Is there anything bad?
You come out to this cavern. You hear water running and dripping from stalagmites on the roof, on the ceiling. The air within this cavern is cold and damp and thick with moisture. And apart from that sound of dripping, it's silent.
Is it still stanky?
It is super stanky.
Super stank. Awesome. I'll just relay what I can see to the party behind me and say, if you want to, you can come a bit further up. Just don't enter the cavern yet, because I've got 2 ways to go, and don't know what is in store. I rolled pretty high on my stealth check, so I think I'm going to push this as much as I can.
I kind of feel like we shouldn't let him get too far ahead by himself, because you know how he is, and with the doing of the things and the stuff.
And he still writes the checks.
That is true. So I think we should probably follow along behind him.
Okay.
Done.
You all enter the same cavern as... Let me just get you all on the map.
Oh, geez, that smells just as bad as when we had all that shrimp and we rolled it up in Finry's bedroll and just left them there for like a week.
I really didn't know what to do with it, so I just put it in the bag of holding, and then I needed some room, and I just left it at the Candlekeep in one of the libraries. With the hags, with the dead hags as well. This is all just like fermented.
Yeah, they're really going to appreciate that one. Mm-hmm. What can we see? Can we see anything?
You just see the cavern or area you're in is very rocky. There's a few puddles of water that are scattered around, some stalactites which drip from overhead. There is cracks and just rough terrain all around you.
No evidence of any big footprints or of any signs of life.
Or undeath.
Ooh, if we sniff around, so I'm gonna sniff the air. Is there one particular direction where the smell seems to be most not bodacious?
Give me a perception check, please.
P is for perception. That's good enough for me. 15!
Your keen senses kind of pick up that the air is less foul in the southeast.
Okay.
Again.
Well, Henry, southeast. That's where the stench is less stanky.
Okay, never
Sure,
eat
you don't want
soggy Weet-Bix. Okay.
This
You
way,
get
people. This way.
I know which way you were talking about. I'm just continuing the joke. All right, guys. I'll keep wandering down. Does anything jump out and attack me as I make my way down and I come to a dead end?
As you make your way down this area, you're actually not at a dead end there, Fury.
Ooh.
You can see the path ahead does grow quite small, to the point where you'd have to end up crawling on hands and knees to get through it.
Well, I think the rest of us should be fine, but Bonnie, I don't know if you're going to be able to fit through, because you're quite tall. No, you're taller than we are. Like, would Bonnie be able to fit through?
Judging by the size of it and the size of what everyone is, you think that, yeah, everyone will be able to get through, but it is going to be shuffling on hands and knees.
Okay. And was there anything else back up in the other chambers? Or is it all just dead ends all around? Or should we just not get distracted and just finish the mission?
Which way are you going? What do you want to check out?
I'm asking the team.
Oh. Well, I guess we could split up and then just scream if something tries to murder us.
Well, you literally don't need to scream. We're literally in each other's brains.
We could
You don't need to scream.
It's
Please
okay.
don't scream. That's really, like you will literally start to bleed from every orifice if you start to scream in everyone's brains.
Oh, I so want to do it now. You said not to.
Oh God.
Why don't we look at what is immediately in these chambers here, and then head that way? That is
Okay. I'll walk over this way and see what I see.
In this direction, you see just basically it's all just rock walls. This area looks fairly well untouched. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Hey, what-
I'm gonna add a D8 again to that one to make my perception 15.
15. Looking around, like, you don't see anything out of place on the rock wall. It is just sheer rock, jagged in places. You see that in places the ground is less rocky and more dusty. And within that dusty area, it almost looks like there is a dragged trail leading south. With
The direction down where.
down on the map, you see really small, fine footprints. Tiny.
Small is good.
Not, I won't leave anyone saying more.
How many of them?
So many that they're all stamping on top of each other. I'm talking small as in not humanoid, but small.
Oh, it's probably spiders.
No. Is it like lizard feet? Or is it like yuan-ti? Or is it like spiders? Like little, like stilettos in the ground?
It's hard to tell. They look like they're in shapes of 3 lines, like that, and there's just lots of them everywhere. With the occasion,
Did they do a nature check, maybe?
Yeah, I was about to ask for a nature check to see if we can.
You can
figure
do a
out what it
nature check.
is.
I was thinking about it.
Ooh.
Natural 20. Natural 20 for a total of 21.
Look at it now.
I'm really happy.
They are certainly not. Like, what was your question? What was your question
Like,
again?
trying to ascertain what is making the prints.
Okay.
Is it like exactly what it is?
Okay.
Yeah.
From taking a close look at this, it looks like the prints are made up of rats. You see trails of rat tails. You see a lot of small footprints, claw prints, all over this area. Like I mentioned, they've all kind of made a path towards the south.
Well, that's probably where all the corpses are then.
Well, let's go there.
What do I see, DM? I went this way.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are
The other
you?
side.
Bonnie's wandered off.
By herself.
Ah, there you are.
The party cannot see you.
Yeah, well, I literally can't see you.
You have disappeared into a blind spot.
You see ahead of you a fork in the road, a fork in the path. And in both sides, there is that smaller kind of tunnel starts to close in a little bit, but then it looks like it opens up massively beyond it. So it's like a smaller enclosed archway. We might have to like squeeze through. On the other side, it looks like with your dark vision, it opens up fairly well.
With my 300 feet of dark vision.
Aye.
Okay. Hey guys, there's a path this way as well. Does it smell really bad?
Oh, it smells bad. This is...
It smells really, really awful.
Well, I think we should go that way.
What if it's a toilet?
Look, I get that you're hungry, but there are other options.
Pocket bacon.
It looks like it's a bigger kind of cavernous opening rather than just a tiny little tunnel that we have to crawl through.
All right. Well, let's explore a little bit. You know, leave no stone unturned, no treasure chest unlooted,
Okay.
no grave undisturbed, because I'm pretty sure that's where we're headed. And I'll wander over and see. There she is. Well, do you want to take the left and I'll go right, Bonnie?
Sure.
Merc, Gary, you coming?
Yeah, they're coming. It's just I thought I had the baby, so Jar's just got to go check. Ah, my face!
As you approach these tunnels,
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm lost.
do you want me to bring you over to where everyone is?
They're lost and frightened.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
no,
go.
it's all right. I was just standing in front
Okay.
of a...
Is everyone going this way?
Yeah.
Ah!
As you approach these tunnels and try and squeeze through, you start to feel, Bonnie and Finnery, hundreds of small legs that feel like they're starting to touch your hair and
Oh,
creep
God.
down your neck
Oh,
and
God.
onto your shoulders.
This is
As,
an awful idea.
Bad choices, we made bad choices.
as swarms of
Mistakes were
spiders
made.
land all over you. Roll initiative.
Okay, Merc, it's snack time now.
Did you say roll initiatives?
I did.
Is anyone? Oh, I'm just gonna friggin' Molotov all of these things.
Merc, was the advantage on initiative, was that only for the next initiative, or can I
It is.
pick and choose?
Can't pick and choose.
I can't pick and choose. Awesome. Roll one more for Barry. Incoming.
What do you want? An initiative?
Yeah.
It's theirs +2.
Okay, it's not letting me re-roll.
DM, I'm sorry, I need to point this out. In the combat tracker, it says swarm of insects, then spiders. I just want to say that spiders aren't insects; they're arachnids. Okay.
Okay, noted. I'll let the authors know about that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you making yourself a voodoo doll?
Shut up. Little Merc.
Okay, where are we?
Somewhere we don't want to be right now. Bonnie, this is a terrible idea.
You're here too. You asked. You were the one who asked.
Yes, but as my 2IC, if I make a stupid ass decision, you're supposed to tell me not to friggin' follow it.
Okay,
Maybe you need a new 2IC, boss.
Henry, you've made a stupid ass decision. Might I encourage you to not make these in the future?
Okay, Captain fucking Hindsight. Jesus.
You're on a staff planning day. Maybe we want to reconsider the spider aspect.
Yes, spiders. Why do it have to be spiders?
They start to continue. They continue creeping down you. Now they're starting to creep down your arms. As who's up first? Are we waiting for Merc to roll some initiative?
He did.
Yeah.
He just
19.
rolled a 19. He didn't use the initiative thingy that he should have clicked that. Sorry.
Oh, good. Done.
'Cause
So,
I'm
Finri, you're with the spiders crawling all over your head and starting to get down the neck, under your shirt. You're up first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do something super stupid. Yep.
It's making my actual skin crawl.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh shit. Where's the fucking raid?
There are hundreds of these things just dropping from the ceiling, coming all over the floor now, starting to crawl up your boots.
I'm a. How far until the opening ahead of me, and how far behind me?
There's only a fairly thin tunnel of about 5 or so feet.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter which way I go.
Doesn't matter which way you go.
Cool. I'm gonna keep going forward then at speed. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash and then try to shake them off me as I go. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to lob a Molotov cocktail at the tunnel so that no more can come out of that tunnel.
Okay, that's
we're
it.
all in there.
No, the other tunnel, not the one with everyone else in it.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't want to flambe the party.
You're just this is the end. This is how we go.
Roll for collateral damage.
What did we roll last time for a Molotov? Was it 2d6?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Charge forward with how far you want to get to and your bonus action to throw the
Can
Molotov.
I get through the tunnel?
I'll look them up. 'cause
Oh, well, shit, I
it's
can get through
special.
the tunnel. Yeah. I can go through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Ooh. What's in this room? Oh, no. Oh, shit. Fuck me. Okay, I'm going to the tunnel.
Are you still throwing this Molotov?
I think he's
I found the Molotov. I said I was going to do it.
Alright, give me 2d6 fire damage.
1d10 fire damage and burns for 1d4 rounds.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm
What
wearing
is
brown
it?
pants.
1d10 fire damage
It's in-
and...
it
Okay, give me
Burns for
1d10.
1d4 rounds.
Okay, 1d10. Now let me get rid of that. Cool. I'm so happy I wore
Oh.
brown pants. It's a 4 points of fire damage to the tunnel with the spiders in it.
Okay. Oh no, I can hear disaster in the background. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to try and drop a fire on there somehow.
Oh man, my stomach just fucking turned. I am not happy with my decision.
What can you see that we can't yet?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll see. All in good time, everybody. And then
Can you
turn around.
Can you mind scream it?
And as I throw the Molotov and like brushing the things off, I turn around to have a look at where I am. What do I see, DM?
Do you see, oh fucking shit, this was a bad idea?
When in the history of ever has anything that Finry has done been a good fucking idea?
So as Finry charges through, kind of sees what's ahead and while he's turning and throws his Molotov, you hear this deafening roar as what he's seen is this large black scaled creature. It stands up and roars as these massive wings fly out from its side. He has discovered a dragon.
Oh shit.
I just relayed it back to the party. This was ill-advised. We probably should have gone the long way. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's a dragon. It's definitely a dragon. Who wanted to polymorph into a donkey and try to seduce it? She.
So far, none of the words you've said have been the safe words.
Oh, yes, that reminds me. Oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die!
There we go.
Anything else on your turn, Finry?
Is
I
it
think
looking at me? Is it looking at me?
It's seen you bust in and just light the place on fire. You has his attention.
I have their attention. I will give a courteous bow. Oh, great and powerful Smug. Legends tell of your mighty greatness. I have come to gaze in your wonderful splendiferousness.
I won't respond with a dragon just yet.
Okay. Meanwhile, Finry's just literally just crapping himself.
Meanwhile, 10,000 spiders bite you simultaneously.
The spiders themselves, the ones that are now on fire and burning, what can they do? They are going to attempt to drop down further with no one in their immediate vicinity. What's their movement? 20 feet. They're going to come chasing after you, Finry.
Are they also on fire?
No, I don't think so. I don't think
Well, that's good, at
spiders would
least.
catch on fire. They are going to now attack you with a bite. For a big 11 points to hit.
11 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Misses as I just nimbly just like shake out the poop out of my pants onto the ground and squish a couple of them.
And Merc, you're up.
Yeah, so is the tunnel in front of me clear of spiders or smouldering?
There are still spiders there, and it's still smouldering of fire in its vicinity. 4. You didn't roll me a d4, Henry. For how many rounds?
Sorry?
For how long it burns for. Actually, I'm going to, for sake of simplicity, I'm going to say it goes out fairly quickly. It's a single Molotov. It's nothing more than that. It's going to go out after 1 round.
Okay.
Cool. Jeez. I think I will. Can I see Finry still?
You can see him through the flames. Yes.
You can definitely hear him as well in your brain, just going dragon, 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 dragon.
I'm gonna sort of come close to the hole, try to stay away from the spiders and cast bless on all of us.
Okay.
Except for myself.
Ooh.
Remind me, that's a D4.
Yep, for attacks and saves.
Nice.
Hashtag blessed.
Anything else on your turn, Mark?
I will. Not really. No, I think I don't really have a bonus action spell. I've already cast a spell, so I think I will just take a step back away from the entrance and kind of just hang tight. That's all I can do for now.
Okay. Gary, you're up.
Let's see if I
Just not a second. No second round of spiders?
They're gonna just not do anything at the moment because they haven't been disturbed yet.
Cool. Can I look through my tunnel and see if there's any spiders?
You
Having
make
heard that they,
yeah,
you know,
give me a
everyone else
perception
just
check.
freak out about the spiders and the
Yep.
dragon.
Yep.
Can I peer through my tunnel?
Give me a perception check.
A perception check. A spider check. Spider check. Spider check. Do. That is a 10 overall.
You can see like tons and tons of spider webs that kind of line the inside of this tunnel. Right, you see a couple of spiders here and there. In the light given off by that flame, by the Molotov, you see some shimmering and some legs move and hide away.
How's your tunnel looking, Merc?
Merc went and got the baby. How is his tunnel looking?
He's been replaced with a cat.
Oh yeah.
He polymorphed into a cat. I said
Polymorphed.
donkey, Merc. Donkey.
Donkey.
So Merc's tunnel is looking like there is a swarm of spiders that have chased after Finnery. Right, that's what he relays to you. And the outside of that tunnel is still fine. All the webs that lined that tunnel are still burning.
Cool. Feck. Oh, I have a torch. I would like to spend an action lighting a torch and using it to set fire to the webs in
Okay.
my tunnel.
Give me that 1d10 fire damage, please. Eight.
8 points
Fantastic.
of hot, burny, ember petrol damage.
Awesome. Anything else on your turn?
Can I see through the hole any better, or is it just all on smoky fire?
Which one are you taking out? Oh, the one that, yeah, okay, sorry. I understand.
The lower tunnel have set
yeah.
fire to it.
You can see through it. You can see through it okay. It's a smaller tunnel, but you can see it opens up to a larger area. Given that you now have dark vision up to a ridiculous distance, you can see that this cavern opens up fairly well.
Can I see what's on the other side?
Let me just bring that down. Hard to tell. It looks like there is a small landing of stone, and then it drops away to something which looks like it's moving. But moving as though it's fluid, not moving as though it's a creature.
Cool. No, I can't see anything yet.
No?
I see what appears to be like a... Well, I can see what appears to be a pile of gold in the distance. And Gary's eyes do that sort of thing where the dollar signs come up instead.
Have you got vision? You haven't got vision.
You
You
lack
should see
vision,
everything
now.
Gary.
I can
You
kind
lack
of see
vision.
all the way out to here.
You should be able to see everything now. You see a 300 feet vision, yeah? No? Oh, hang on, I changed the token.
I'll do a ruler. This is my limit.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You can see. Okay, let me just update that one because I updated the spiders to have a stupid amount of vision. You have 300 vision. You also see this dragon that is now starting. You still see it with its wings spread out, like it's trying to intimidate you all as it's entered this guy's lair.
It's succeeded.
And I won't crawl through the tunnel just yet.
How
So
big
you're
is the
standing. So
dragon?
just so I'm clear, Gary, you are in the tunnel itself. Fantastic.
Kind of looking through it.
Okay.
So I've set fire to it as it kind of goes out, scares all the spiders away. Peering through it, see giant fuck off dragon, and that's me spent.
Okay. Bonnie, you're up.
Tiny little bit of pee comes out.
I mean, like, we don't know if the dragon's trapped here or not. We don't know, like, he's probably just threatened. Kind of like, we've got his heckles up. We could, try and make peace. Maybe.
We're here to rescue him.
We could rescue him. We could rescue the dragon princess in this underground castle. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, maybe
I'm
this
here.
guy will finally be my friend. The crabs didn't like me, and the snakes didn't like me, but maybe. Or maybe I'll get eaten. But maybe I'll make a new friend this day. Okay, alright. Through the tunnel we go. Okay. I can see Crackle. Oh, hey! You don't look very friendly at all. Well, he's seeing us, yeah? Like
As
he
you,
said he was like being intimidated or whatever.
yeah, he's like, rah, got everything out, trying to look all
I'd be
huge.
like, hi!
So
Do you like
intimidating.
songs? I really like to perform, and it looks like you haven't had a good entertainer around in a really long time.
It looks down at you, finishing its roar, and just says, I don't need any entertainment.
What about freedom?
I am free.
You're grumpy.
What about friends?
Snack.
And snacks you shall be.
I thought we'd just go the other way, guys. Like, I don't think this big guy is going to be able to fit back through that tiny tunnel.
How big is this dragon looking?
He is big. I don't
Yes.
know.
Is he 4 tiles big?
He is 4 tiles big. He is large.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how tall he is, man. That's too much detail.
We've come across. We would have we've been in the library for a while. We would know a little bit of information at least about dragons.
Anyone who wants to can make a nature check
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that.
or a history check, whatever you like.
I like
Are we
dragon.
still in the initiative order?
Yes, I believe we are.
Gary would like to make a nope check.
Oh, that's not great.
I got a 10.
I also got a
10s.
10.
It's hard to tell
Hey,
with this
Merc,
one.
you know anything
It's
about dragons?
Gary rolled a solid mid nope.
A moderate of no.
I have not had a good look at it from here.
Oh, I start like describing it in detail in his brain, like, and it's big and it's really cranky and it has silly looking horns and a really big pot of gold and really big sharp teeth and kind of lizard like eyes.
Not apart from the stories. No.
you know, with your rolls there, so it's hard to tell exactly what type it is. Obviously, you can tell that the scales on it, even with the low light, that it is a dark scale, like it is black scales. Its horns are quite large. They look very skeletal, and they start out kind of whitish at the base of its head. You can see that as they go to their points, they get darker and darker to almost midnight black at the point. But you're able to discern, Gary at least, that this is indeed a black dragon.
That's my nope check.
Oh, that's your nope check. Well, your nope check
That's-
says
that's-
it's a black
That's
dragon.
how-
Nope.
That's
It's a
how
nope
hard I
dragon.
want to nope out of here.
Yeah, so like on a scale of like, for those of us who didn't pass their nope check, like what level does that like what creature rating does that clock in at, Carrie? How much nope are we talking?
That's a level 3 nope.
That's pretty big. I also like the fact that we aren't concerned about the spiders at all. As soon as we saw the dragon, we're like, fuck the spiders. The
I
fucking
can spare a
dragon.
little bit of blood, it's okay.
So,
Even the spiders are like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Anything else on your turn, Bonnie?
It was just mean. Why is everyone so mean to poor old Bonnie? Bonnie's gonna go back in the tunnel. Fuck this guy. I'll take the spiders.
As you come back to the
Yeah,
tunnel,
sure.
those spiders get an attack of opportunity as you come
I don't
back
even-
through.
That's fine.
Doo-doo-doo. For a 20 to hit.
Ooh.
Yep.
Go the spiders. These spiders come swarming out of these. Now with all the webs burnt, these holes you can see scattered all over these rocks, and just drop down on you, biting you for 12 points of piercing damage.
All right. And then how much movement did I take up? Hardly any. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use my standard action and cast Thunderwave on all these stupid spiders. Fuck these guys.
Excellent.
I'm gonna take my damage first. That was 12, you said.
12. Yes.
Fuck that. I'll be like, fuck you. Fuck this stupid quest. Fuckity fuck. So they need to pass a Constitution saving throw of 15, and if they don't pass, they take 16 damage.
They do not pass.
So they
These
take
guys.
16 damage, a push 10 feet away from me. And there's like anything that's unsecured within 10. So anything that's unsecured is pushed 10 feet, and a thunderous boom is audible to 300 feet. That's
Does
loud.
Gary, is this any creature or creatures that you target? Does this affect friendlies? Because Gary is right in front of you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep.
Okay.
Very,
So
Very in front of me.
very.
Gary sees this swarm of spiders just explode out from behind him as he tries to take cover, and there is just this spray of black legs and bodies all over the place. They just end up and you see them land on the ground. They all sort of start to curl up and shiver and die. But Gary, you better make this con save.
How far does Gary cannonball out of this tunnel?
10 feet.
Con save, did you say? Oh, and we got bless up, so stick a D4 on
And
that shit.
did you use my 1d8 already?
No.
I did,
but I.
gave you bardic inspiration.
Oh, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Let's
Holy
chuck
Jesus.
a D8 on top of that.
Oops.
Look at the fourth one.
Sorry, Gary.
D for 12.
Oh dear. Yeah, so you
12.
take 16 damage too.
Oh.
Sorry.
Minus 16. Cool.
I
At least I'm not covered in spiders.
mean, like, yeah, you gotta look at the positives, man. As
Yes.
my bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on Gary. I'm so bad. So you heal 5 of your 16 damage.
Better than a kick to the well, actually a kick to the junk probably would have hurt less. But I'll take it. I'll take
You
it.
can try that next time if you want.
Oh. Game of Rochambeau.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Bonnie?
No, that's it. I'm sped.
The dragon steps forward
Oh,
after
shit.
seeing,
No, it doesn't.
After
No,
seeing
no,
Finry bust through, and then
no,
this other
it stays there. It doesn't
other
hurt Finley
person
at all.
come
Nope.
running in and just turn around and nope back out of there.
Should have noped. I should have fucking noped.
Nope is still an option.
It is.
On my turn.
It comes charging over to you with 40.
I want to cuddle with me. Oh, so nice.
Just to the edge of its bank, and stands there, lets out another massive roar, and then you see it stare deep into your eyes, Finry. You can see the fear. It knows you're terrified of this thing.
I ain't scared of nothing, except the ghosts. Ugh, ghosts.
But yeah, that's all it's going to do on its turn is come a bit closer. Finry, you're up.
Oh. As I see it come closer and then stop at the water's edge, I'm just going to look at the water and look at it and like, are you scared of water? Like, team, look around and say that I'm here against this dragon by myself. And I'm like, team? I'm glad our safe word works so effectively. Okay, and I can see the massive pile of gold behind this thing.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. You can see quite a huge pile of gold. Give me another perception check while you're looking around.
So, given you're a cleric, do you know how to like engrave
21.
stones?
21. You also see as you're looking around that there is another pile of gold in the southwest corner.
The next person.
Lots of gold is what I'm hearing. But there's also like a big chasm of water between me and this dragon currently.
There is.
Okay, let me see if I can figure out this measuring tool. Ooh, I can do a thing.
I believe.
Okay. Well, Mr. or Mrs. Dragon, sorry, are you a Mr. or a Mrs.? Sorry, hang on. Let me rephrase that. What are your pronouns?
But,
I don't even know what that means. Filthy, tasty dessert.
Filthy and tasty. Okay,
Oh, the
well,
thing.
You're the best of both worlds, Finry. Look at you go, kicking goals.
Woohoo! Okay, well, you know, like, it's kind of hard to throw a party with just the two of us. So, I'm gonna throw a dagger at it. I'm gonna throw a psychic dagger at it. Achoo!
So I think his tombstone should read, "Here lies Finry. He was okay."
25
He was a
to hit.
shite leader
25 does hit.
and a
So
shite boss.
8 points of psychic damage to the terrible beastie. And is the tunnel behind me still on fire?
And no, it has now died out enough for you to make your way back there if you wish to.
Does it look like there's a shit ton of spiders in there as well?
No, actually, the spiders are between you and it. They're just right.
Oh, they're right next to me.
Yeah,
And how big is the gap over this water here?
less than 5 feet. It's certainly
Oh.
clearable.
Oh, well then. Guys, go around the other way. I'll meet you there. There's got to be another passageway. I'm gonna run and jump. Oh, no, I'm gonna. How do I turn off the? Will this work? Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna run and jump over, but not right next to the fucking dragon. Over the other side of the rock.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get here. And then I am going to dive headfirst into the mountain of gold and hide in the gold as my bonus action.
Okay.
Alright, here is my stealth check. Bonus action.
Oh.
18 to hide in the gold!
You can see, so Finry comes charging over, runs quick enough behind this dragon who's still facing the other way. Takes him a second to turn around. Time he does, he hears this little tinkle, but yeah, you guys see, whoever's left, just see these feet just disappear into this very Scrooge McDuck-like. You're going to go back to DuckTales.
Also, should I have mentioned that the bag of holding was open next to me whilst I was jumping in? No. Next turn. Oh. This is a bad idea, but I can't help it.
These spiders. Are you done?
Probably. Come next turn, I might be dead, so find out.
The spiders, which were where Finry were, just make their way back to their homes with no more tasty treats to eat. Merc, you're up.
God. Shit. Alright, so I've seen Finry run in and jump into a pile of gold.
We haven't yet.
Yeah, have I seen that?
You've seen him run off. You've lost sight of him once he kind of jumped over something and ran to the right-hand side.
Okay. I'm going to. So can I see the spiders? Are they in my way? Well.
You saw them come back and sort of crawl up the walls of the tunnel. Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh God, I really don't want to fight this dragon. I will just run through as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Don't look at me for permission. Your own choices.
Yeah. I'm gonna. So I was here. 20.
As you run through, these spiders that are still trying to crawl up the wall, some of them make it up onto your feet and start to crawl up your legs and get an attack of opportunity as you run past.
Very well.
For a 19 to hit.
Oh, yep, hits.
You feel like 8 points worth of piercing damage just get into your legs. You shake your legs as these half a dozen spiders start to fly off each leg.
Each. Very well. Alright, they're off me now. I'm going to cast a spell that I have prepared for today. So it is blindness / deafness on the dragon.
Yes!
Yes.
I will try to attempt to blind the dragon.
Okay.
It has to make a Constitution saving throw against a DC 14, I believe.
Yeah.
Come on, roll low. It has to roll pretty low.
That's a 13.
Yeah!
Yes!
Well, blind. Cool. Hell yeah. All right. What is that? That's my action, and it's 30 feet away. Cool. Lasts for a minute, but they get to make Constitution saving throws each at the end of each of their turns.
You have a little bit of movement.
I do have a little bit of movement, but I don't want to move back towards the spiders. I might just like back up against this kind of wall here.
Can you cast?
I don't have a bonus action cantrip, so no.
What is it?
How high is it in here?
It's a good sized cavern. I'm going to say about 30 foot high.
Okay. All right. I'll leave it at there. That's my go. But
okay.
Food for thought.
The dragon sort of, as the blindness sets in, you can see it swivel its head side to side, trying to catch where you are, where you've moved to. And you hear this deep, horrendous chuckle. It's like, bad move, bird. Gary, you're up.
You beautiful, beautiful cleric. Gary will drop a key point for Step of the Wind
Yes.
and dash all the way over to the gold pile. Oops. As a bonus action.
Hang about. Whoa. Sorry, you do what you want to do, and we'll just see what happens.
Step of the Wind, you can spend a key point to take your disengage or dash action as a bonus action. Your jump distance is doubled. So that gets me 80 feet of movement and can jump double. So I'm going to run over to the gold pile and just start filling any pockets.
Okay.
You see Finnery in your head. Just be like, dude, stop it! You're gonna fucking shit. He's gonna find me.
Yeah, you dig around as you're filling your pockets. You're trying to grab all this gold, and you do grab a foot from Finnery. It kicks you free.
Do I grab the bag of holding?
Is that what you were trying to do?
Accidentally.
No. I think you just end up hitting like all these coins and just try and stuff your pockets full of it.
I'm just trying to stuff my pockets.
Okay.
So should I write down one round of stuffing pockets?
You can write that down if you
work
like.
out what that turns out to be later.
Okay. The dragon.
I'm trying to work out if I have a bag, by the way, because I would absolutely be using that. But I have a backpack. 1 cubic foot.
The dragon, having seen where Merc was before going blind, kind of uses all of his senses, other senses, and just lets out this massive roar right in the direction of last where Merc was, and will throw an acid breath in that direction.
Didn't Merc move after?
I moved 5 foot, yeah.
He did, but he only moved one space across.
Poor choices by Merc.
Oh,
No,
Oh, just misses.
that'll do it.
And that gets rid of the spiders in that tunnel as well.
It absolutely will. As you just hear this tiny little shrieking as all these spiders end up just dead. And it's going to make that con save to try and get rid of that blindness. What's the DC on it? 14? Oh my
yes.
god.
Yes.
That's a big 8.
Yes!
Nice.
Okay. Bonnie, you're up.
Okay, guys, is there anything else in there apart from the big fuck off dragon and the pile of gold?
There's more gold in one of the corners. The DM said so. There's a
Oh.
lot of gold.
A lot of gold. How? Well, okay. Oh god. Okay. Did I
Kill the dragon. Kill the dragon.
Debuff the dragon.
debuff the dragon? Did I kill all of the spiders with my thunder wave?
You
Or
did. Yes. They're gone. Finished.
so I'm going to step through. I'm going to cast Phantom Steed.
Screaming goat.
Well, yeah, I guess.
You get to make the sound.
Oh, actually, it says it does take like a whole minute to cast, so I might not do that just because in combat, a minute is a really long time. So I'll probably take Bexy than that one. I guess like I can't really get too close to him because that's like 15 feet.
That's fine.
It's yeah, it's fine. Okay, so that was 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at him at 3rd level. Because that's all I really got. I was gonna, yeah, okay. All right. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a 26.
Yes!
Whoa.
I couldn't get that last time. Shit.
Well, that does nothing. Hey, oh wait. 60 foot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna cast another healing word on Gary. Because I hurt him real bad. I still kind of feel not great about that. I'll cast that at 2nd level.
You should feel awful.
I feel terrible. That's 12. You can have 12 hit points back.
Giddy up. I'm up
You're
to
too
4.
much healed now.
Love your work.
You're welcome.
Don't do it again.
I'll try not to.
I'll raise a ticket with HR.
Yeah.
I am HR.
The last of my movement to move back to there.
Okay.
And that's it.
Henry, you're up.
So the dragon is blinded,
It is.
and Gary is stuffing his pockets.
Yes. Less stealthy than you. He's just there, got his head buried in the gold, just trying to shovel it in, making all sorts of ruckus.
But also, the dragon is currently facing away from where I am right now.
This is true.
Oh, I look at the gold. I look at Gary. I look at the dragon. And I'm like, I can do this. Here, Gary. And I'm going to toss Gary the bag of holding. Fill her up. And I am going to rush out, run up the dragon's back. And I'm going to try to make this blindness more permanent. And I'm going to attack one of his eyes. Do I have advantage because he's blinded?
Not for the attack. It's still a physical hit.
But do I have advantage because he's blinded though? He can't actually see me.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to make his blindness more permanent and attack.
No, it was a Constitution saving. Oh wow, that's a lot of dice.
Yep. So the top one is 23 points. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. And 21 points of damage all up with one of those attacks to one of the eyes.
Yep.
Cool. And then bonus action. I'm going to do it again! But it won't be as much damage because I'll go for the other eye. Or if the same eye, if it doesn't look like it's damaged enough. So for a 24 to hit.
24 hits indeed.
Okay, that one only has 7 points of damage. And I'm a grab on, and I'm going to hold on to the dragon, and I'm going to stay up here.
You ram these blades into its eye. The first one, it's pretty tough, but you do manage to get some of the knife in there. You go up for a second one. This thing is now shaking like crazy. You're just in fury with you trying to take on its eye. And,
Yeah!
Merc, you're up.
Sweet. I will use my oh god, where is it? Steps of the Night, which is my Twilight Domain feature. I can fly up to my walking speed, so I'm gonna fly sort of. I don't know how to do it on this another axis, but basically I'm going to move away. I'm going to go fly up and maybe like come over this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And, you know, maybe like, can I do that? Like go like 20 feet above the ground?
If that's what your character can do.
Yeah. I'm just like trying to work it out. Like if it was like
Yeah. You've got enough height. Yes.
Going up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll do that. And then I'm just gonna cast. That's a bonus action, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the dragon, which is an attack roll, so it's blinded, so I have advantage. So d20 plus 6 with advantage roll.
What?
Yes!
2 nat 20s. Oh my god.
Oh fuck!
That's an
Yes.
advantage roll, yeah. That was meant to be, man.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Alright.
Shit.
Right on.
Fuck yeah! Fuck
So-
yeah, Merc. Do you want to be my 2IC if we start?
Normally that's 4d6 radiant damage. So that'll be 8d6, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's
No.
plus. Sorry. How do I get rid of that? Yep, cool. Roll well.
Rough line, my
Oh.
friends.
33.
33 points of damage.
I need to tell like some like anecdote about him looking like a porpoise or something.
And the next attack roll made against it has advantage
Mm-hmm.
before the end of my next turn.
But he's already blinded. So.
Yeah, but he might get unblinded.
He might
And
get
do you end up staying in the air or are you landing?
I'll stay in there.
All right. Anything else on your turn? You done?
That's it.
Oh, spiritual.
Gary, you all right?
That is good. I like it.
Gary will spend another key point on patient defense. So I can take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That's just some safeguarding, and I will spend the rest of my turn filling the bag of holding.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't suppose I
Don't
could
feel
drop
like you
another
need to
key
help or
point.
anything, Gary.
Hmm?
I said, don't feel like you need to help or anything, Gary.
This is how
He's
we
helping.
get paid.
This is how we get. Gary, hey, 2IC? No. We'll see. We'll see at the end.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
1 round of filling bag of holding.
The dragon stops for a moment after taking his beating from Merc. He kind of shakes it off and just pauses for a moment to try and listen to where everybody is. He's a little bit discombobulated with who's where and where he's currently facing. But he hears you, Gary, rummaging around in the gold right behind
shit.
him. And he just makes...
Wouldn't he be distracted by Finnery trying to give him pink eye?
You're right, I didn't even realise you're on this guy's back then because I couldn't see the token. Yeah, so he's still shaking his head like crazy. And I'm going to get... What are we going to do? How are we going to resolve this, Finnery? He is going to start trying to claw up at his own head to try and grab you off.
Can I acrobatics my way out of it? Because I am a very nimble creature and I'm very small compared to this boy.
Let's see. I will give myself disadvantage because I'm blinded.
Didn't you just say you saved it? Oh, at the end of your turn.
It's the end of my turn. That's a 24 to grab you.
And what do I roll against that?
Well, I just rolled at disadvantage.
So can I roll an acrobatics check to try to not be grabbed? Because I'm small and nimble?
As a reaction, you can try and jump off his head or whatever you want to try and do. Yes, I'll give you a acrobatics or athletics check.
Let's go acrobatics. That's a 27 with a natural 20. As I just like, whoa! I just like, what I do is I slide down his back, grab onto one of the spines, and swing back around, so I'm back where I originally started as his hand passes me.
So you still you stay on his head.
I am staying where I am. I have a plan.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
a good plan, but this
It's a plan. Yeah. I know it didn't say it was a good plan, but I am a squat nimble fellow.
He claws like crazy at his head and just feels you brush past one of his forearms as
I'm like
you're
a
kind of
fly.
swinging around.
We'll just like not leave you alone. He's just like fuck off.
Just gonna try and shake off that blindness, and you see at a moment he's shaking stills for a second as he takes back in his surroundings and exactly where he is.
Oh fuck.
Bonnie, you're up.
Okay. Bonnie's gonna stay near the entrance to the cave. And I'm gonna cast another bardic inspiration from my comrades because I think we all need to be inspired to not die at the end of this by the end of this combat. So that's a thing. And then I am going to let fly an arrow. For I still have those. Yay me! It's everyone within 60 feet of myself. So it's all of our party members gets 1 d8.
I need to write this.
And do you have advantage on that because of guardian bolt?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do actually. Thank you.
I'm 5 foot within range.
So that's 23 to hit DM.
23 hits.
Huzzah! Thank you for reminding me, Gary. That is 7 damage.
Okay. His arrow pierces the dragon as it kind of sticks in before he reaches up and snaps it off and chucks it back on the ground.
We could have been friends, but you're a jerk.
Finry, you're up.
Cool.
I think, sorry, Bonnie, unless you were doing anything else, Bonnie.
No, just
Nope.
yelling at him.
Cool. And I'm on the dragon, and Gary's in the pile of gold, and everyone's over there, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, this isn't how I pictured it when I said I wanted to ride a dragon. And I can see that its eyes are now all focused and not milky and stuff, so I'm attack its eye again. But I don't think I have advantage anymore because it's no longer blinded.
Correct.
Okie dokie. It's still a 25 to hit.
Good rolls today, team. Yeah, that hits.
For 9 points of damage, right into its optic nerve.
Yeah, you take out this eye, and you can see it's bleeding profusely, this eye. But it still screams out in pain, and frustration, and hate.
Do I get the sense that the eye is still functional, or do I get the sense that, like, you know, it's done? Is it like got that like eye popped yoki goodness, or is it like?
You can tell it's bleeding a lot. Like, it hasn't popped and had all the black goo come out of an eyeball yet, but it is not in a very healthy state.
Right. Okay. Well, let's rectify that, and I want to hear that pop. I want to hear that splurt as its eye just disintegrates. So bonus action attack for another natural 20 for a total of 10 points of damage to that eye.
I call hacks.
For a total
It's
of
the
what,
luck
20?
of the halfling. For a 10. No. Oh no. Oh yes. Hang on. Da-da-da-da. I rolled a 6, so it's 12 plus 4 would be 16 total. No, 12 plus 4. Yeah, 16. 16 total points of damage to its eye.
Is it looking bloodied, or is it just
This,
when you're describing the eyeball?
this eye that you've come down on with this second blow, you put all your effort into it, and it just pours out so much stuff that it covers you, Finnery, in so much eye goo all over your face. Can you give me a con save, please?
A con save for eye goo. Hey, I've been gooed by worse. Jesus, 19.
With your 19.
Plus
as
bless.
You've almost been fortunately
plus.
lucky that as you've rammed this Psyche blade into it, you've closed your eyes with so much force and effort that as it sprays all over you, you taste a bit of this disgusting foul flavour on your mouth, but other than that, you shake it off.
I will just, as it pops into, I just covered it. I'm just gonna roar back into its eye. Just, Rah! Don't fuck with the CDA.
Merc, are you doing anything else in your turn, Finry?
I'm just gonna keep holding on. Actually, how big is the eye hole? Can I get myself in there?
Shit, how big is an eye on this thing? No, probably not.
Okay.
No, you'd be too big for that. Like, yeah.
Okay.
In the back of your head, you also hear, Finry, don't tell her where we work.
We're gonna kill it anyway, Gary. Or her, sorry, them. We're gonna kill them. We didn't actually get any pronouns, so it's a them until we're specified otherwise, so, you know.
Are we, or are we just buying time?
Both?
Both is good.
I think we got that. We got one eye. I mean, Merc is straight up murking them. So I think we're doing pretty good. I think we got this, guys. Like, let's rally. Like, we got this. Inspiring speech or whatever, and everyone gets nothing because I'm not a bard. So
You're barely a leader.
I will. So I'm still 20 feet in the air. I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
A little further away. 30. I'm gonna sort of move in this direction over the water.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of horizontally. And I'm going to cast spiritual weapon. And I will place my holy sickle just like in, say, just here. If you got like a little thing to pop there.
I can certainly try.
Or something. And I'll take a shot. I don't believe there's any advantage or anything to that.
Right, plus you got a G8, but I don't think it's gonna help.
Yeah. And then having that. Oh, sweet. It's like a little sickle. And then from there, I'll just. That missed. Great. Well, it's there. And then I'll cast Sacred Flame as my action. That spiritual weapon was my bonus action.
It kind of looks like a duck that's got a bow on the back of its head.
It literally looks like the dragon is actually a him.
I'm just gonna.
Was that 9 for the Sacred Flame?
Yeah. Can I use a minor blessing, or is it too late?
Yeah, you can add a minor blessing to that attack roll if you want.
Cards.
Yeah, I haven't got a deck of cards, but if you guys have.
Oh,
We do.
we've got one.
Oh, yeah, no hacks.
Oh, well.
No favoritism, remember. I want him to suffer just as much as I want everyone else to suffer. Alright, Digga.
Just now.
5.
5 to your 9 takes you to 14.
Does that hit?
14 does not hit, it misses.
Aww.
Well,
Yeah, you're a sucklord.
next.
Your Sacred Flame goes wide of this dragon as its sight comes back, still feeling like something's on its head. But Gary,
It's only
you're
got one eye now, so it's got a half vision.
half vision. Okay, we'll figure out what that means. Cover up one eye. Gary, you're up.
That means he's got no depth perception. So
It has 10, 20
advantage to
vision.
rage attacks.
How bad is it looking?
It's not looking well. Like the amount of blood and stuff that's pouring over its face and down its body from its eye is pretty profuse. Plus, it's pouring out blood from the arrow wound and a few other scorching rays and things.
I yell out to the team, have we got this?
We got this!
That
We got-
it, yeah. You know, with the smacky smacky and the punchy punchy and the kiki kiki.
Yeah.
This scaled mother ain't got nothing on us.
In which case, Gary will take a running jump.
Bring it home, Gary. Bring it home.
Jason's like, I've fucking waited for this. All this monk bullshit. But yeah, monk bullshit. Inbound.
You've also got a thing that I gave you, body inspiration. Feeling
And a D4 on the attacks. And did I see something about advantage?
No more advantage. It's all gone. It's no longer blinded, and
No, sorry,
I
it's
got
for
the
dodge.
advantage. Yeah.
It's dodge that I had advantage on, but I still get the 1D4. For a 19 to punch him in the back of the head. They.
Yes, you are able to punch it. Maybe not in the back of the head, but you punch it somewhere.
Pow! For 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And I'll do it again. Because monks.
It's actually a he, and Gary's about to speed bag his tentacles.
For a natural 1.
Does
Oh
not hit.
no!
Boo hiss. Big swing, no ding. But flurry of blows.
Does Gary have advantage because I'm on the dragon, distracting it, technically flanking, as it were?
I don't think it's going to matter, to be honest. 26 hits.
26 hits.
Ow.
It can't take a reaction until the end of the next turn.
Because
That's
monk
the-
shit.
That is the flurry of blows effect I would like to impose on it.
Okay.
And there is no saving throw against that.
Okay.
And ooh, do I do stunning strike? Let's drop another key point to turn that into a stunning strike.
Yes!
I just, whenever you say this kind of stuff, I just picture like the Kill Bill, like 5-point death strike, bang, and then it's just stun.
No, that's later levels of monk.
Oh shit.
Only I can do like the 1-inch death punch, but then choose for a couple of days later before that takes effect. DC 14 con.
I'm on big money.
This is probably a bad idea against dragons. Probably not gonna do shit.
Saves.
Oh, damn it. That's right. It's almost done. It's almost done. You're doing good,
Alright.
Gary. You're doing good.
So we got one more flurry of blows. Attack with 1d4. Eey.
Being
You have a
pulled off.
D8. You have a D8 for
I
body
know I've got a
inspiration.
D8. I know, but that I'd still need it for the get out of jail. No, it's a D10. I will use it. Come on!
Yes!
Money. Hits.
Oh yeah.
4. 4. 7 points of punch you in the back of the head damage.
So you run up to this thing, Gary, and you're just like, punch it in one leg, dart around, punch it in another leg, dart around, punch it in the guts. It just all over the place, being super fast. This creature, this dragon, can hardly keep up with where you are. Anything else on your turn?
I guess I'm riding a dragon.
Yeah, boy.
The dragon, now it can see. It sees you underneath of it. And straight away, it reaches down where you are. Can't deal with Finnery on its head just yet. But it is going to hit you with a bite attack.
Does it have disadvantage because it has no depth perception?
Doesn't matter because that
I will
absolutely
use
misses.
Cutting words as a
Oh,
reaction.
It missed. Wait, did you say that it missed, DM?
I did say it missed.
Oh, it missed. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was gonna bite his face off, and I was like, oh no.
Goes for a swing as well with its claws. For a 20 to hit you, Gary.
Or 20 does hit.
Cutting words.
Well, I needed to know before, like, whether it hit him or not.
For 6 points of slashing damage.
It's tolerable.
I
The
kind of
other-
figured the bite attack would be worse. So.
The other claw
Sure.
comes in from the other side for 15 to hit.
Another claw. What is this bullshit? Only monks have like that many attacks.
Does 15 hit?
No.
Okay, the other one goes wide. And then you hear this thing roar out as it stands up, stands on its hind legs, takes a few steps forward, and launches itself. Finnery's still on its head into the water.
Go for a run!
I hope we got a decent breath in.
I did.
And
I'll
this
just
massive
use
splash.
I'll just use the air pocket from its eye hole to just like.
With this almighty splash, this dragon just goes silent under the water, leaving you, Gary, stand there in its wake with this floating spectral sickle in front of you.
Oh,
Does
back
Gary
to gold
get-
scooping.
Does Gary get an attack of opportunity as
He
it leaves
would.
his melee range?
Yes.
I absolutely would.
Stun that bastard.
I don't think I can. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Woo! For 11 points. I did to do this.
He's still up.
God damn it.
You manage to get one last punch in as it dives away. But he's still there. Bonnie, you're up.
Well, I guess like I can't do anything to the water. I don't think, just to make that any different. So I guess I'm gonna head on around. Yeah, just be like, okay.
Can see it.
Can I see it? Like, is the water clear or anything?
Make a perception check.
Very good. I shall do that. Aww, 6.
No, with all the waves and rippling and wash on the water, no, it's hard to see anything above the
And just my
words.
general shitness. Can see nothing. Can see nothing at all. See, I'm in two minds about this because I don't want to get too close, but also that treasure. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, whoop, 30. Well, God, no, too far. I'm going to double move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Really close, but not quite. I'm going to go there.
Okay.
That's it.
Henry, you're up. You are underwater, holding onto this thing's eye socket.
All right. Well, I see I can feel a nice, soft, squishy part of it. So I'm going to attack it. Do I have advantage because it can't technically see me attacking its eyeball because there's no longer an eyeball there?
I'm going to say no, straight roll because you're getting pulled along underwater.
All right, here it comes.
Stab it in the brain hole.
20, not natural to hit.
20 hits.
8 points of psychic damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes! As we dive into the water and I see all my friends like disappear as I go under the water with this thing and I'm holding on to it, I'm just gonna go, you're not getting away with this. And I will light up the psychic dagger and it just goes woof, woof, and I'm just gonna jam it, and it's gonna come straight through one eye, like the eye socket, and poke out the other one as it goes to dive back up, and everyone just sees this like freeze frame moment of Finry just like impaling this thing's head as it breaches the surface of the water, and it's very rock and roll, very awesome.
That's awesome, man. As it emerges, you hear this thing give out one last roar as it emerges on the other side of the bank. Its head flopping onto the ground. Let me just make it visible again. Finry standing on top of his head, holding one horn and also this massive dagger slammed into its head.
Make sure you go by the gift store to buy the picture of that.
Oh, yes. Oh. Oh. Good job, team.
Quick
job.
sense check. They call it the scaled mother, which implies that it's had children. Did we just kill a baby? Have we just pissed off something much bigger?
I guess it could be like more of like the mother of the snake people in like a religious or metaphorical, not necessarily literal sense.
Well,
Let's go with that.
There is the other passageway down the thing. I don't know about you guys, but I took like no damage from that encounter. Oh Jesus! I think I'm going to be sick. Just throw up over the side. Too much excitement for Finry.
How much gold can a bag of holding hold?
Well, it's pretty empty. There's no longer any hags in there, so.
You guys want to go and pilfer this treasure? Find out what you get?
Already there.
Yeah, 100%. I will walk over. I'll finish carving off the dragon's head to take back with us. I'll walk back over.
Gary goes to do the Scrooge McDuck jump, and instead of disappearing into the coins, just goes.
Okay. So among this hoard, and if one or two of you wanted to visit the other stash of gold across the way,
I will definitely go to the other stash of gold, wherever it be.
Oh, wow.
you guys can't see.
Wow,
but
that's a lot of stashes.
I did not see all that.
It's 4 stashes in total.
what you're able to pick up from here, where's it gone? I will post this in our channel as well. But you get 4,600 copper pieces. You find 13,000 silver pieces, 2,700 gold pieces, 160 platinum. You find a ton of gems. You find some random shit, which will be, just for color, one large noisy wind chime. You find a set of 7 candlesticks bearing a god's holy symbol, a star chart showing Bahamut and a one-headed Tiamat as constellations, with Elegy for the First World written between the stars, a painting by an artist long forgotten by everyone, except maybe the dragon. You find a bust of a dragon's head, a gold embossed frame, a solid gold sculpture of a snake wrapped around a frog. You find an abstract painting by an unknown artist, a wooden book full of poetry. You also find 1 potion of healing. You find 2 potions of supreme healing. You find a spear that looks like it's giving you extra than normal spear should. And you find a really cool pair of riding boots that are in really good condition. Now, can every one of you give me an investigation check, please?
Investigation. There we go.
I feel like we can retire now.
21.
Ooh,
5!
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
6. Bless doesn't work for a check, does it?
Only for saving
Attacks and-
throws
attacks and
attacks.
saves.
Yeah.
I got 6.
Jez is going to read out all the really cool shit that we didn't find.
So while everyone is rummaging through all these random things, Finry, you end up coming over a little bit later to the fact, and as things start to get uncovered, I'm going to skip that track because that's driving me crazy.
Yeah. Also, I would have grabbed the bag of holding back from Gary as well.
You also
No,
find
Gary, do you want the 2IC position? Okay.
Does that mean I'm 2IC?
We'll talk about it when we get back to the Candlekeep.
God damn it.
I also find...
you see as things start to get picked up and uncovered, laying on the ground, you see this really intricately made necklace that's on a leather strap. It's got a large blue and white marbled stone at the crux of it. At a closer look, the marbling appears to be moving, as though it's air or fog.
I will definitely take that one, but I won't put it... Or is there anyone watching me as I find this thing?
Probably not. We rolled terribly.
They're all pretty consumed with what they're doing right now.
We're not
I
even
tell
finding
them?
the interesting shit on the ground.
Can I tell what it is, or...
It looks like what it is. It looks like a necklace with this nice blue gem hanging off it, but it's got this misty substance swirling around inside of it.
Can I cast detect magic and kind of hone in on all the little blips I get?
Sure.
I got a really bad investigation check, but like
It's a dragon.
don't have magic shit.
I also do put the dragon's head inside of the bag of holding.
Sure, absolutely. Do you pick up this necklace? Oh, you
I
don't have
do
to
pick-
roll any. Sorry, you haven't got to roll anything for detect magic, do you? It's just you do it.
I pick up the necklace, of course.
So, Merc, you see a few things scattered around, but none more so than the dragon itself, and also the spear, which is being held by someone, and those riding boots. Finry, as you reach down and pick up this necklace, and really have a good, close look at this swirling stuff inside of it, the air around you grows suddenly chilly. A cloud of vapor begins to shimmer around you and coming out of this necklace. It grows thicker around the necklace itself. The mist itself suddenly coalesces and grows into the vague form of a young woman, a translucent spirit wearing a servant's uniform and bearing the symbol of a tree that's outlined by a rising sun at her shoulder. The figure weeps aloud, tears running down her cheeks. She opens her mouth as if to speak, which reveals to you that her tongue is gone. Moaning in anguish, she reaches towards you. Then the mist shreds away to nothing, and the spirits fade. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
What?
You just got Ark of the Covenanted.
Don't look, Marion! Don't look! Close your eyes!
And that's how Finry died. And he made me 2IC just before he died, so that means
I do recall he said you'd talk about it.
we did. We talked about it.
After the adventure. It was after the adventure. What the fuck?
I can put that verbiage in the channel, as well as the
yeah.
list of stuff that you guys got.
Yeah, I only got like half.
Yeah, we don't need a U-Haul.
No, we have a bag of holding. Well, you guys might. I don't know what happened to Finry. Is Finry still with the party after that visage? Or
Yeah, like, I would say that as this thing started to appear, the rest of you noticed what's going on. You saw this spirit form floating around Finry.
and it said, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope."
Don't know, no tongue, couldn't speak.
Religion check coming up.
But yeah,
Holy crap! We killed a dragon,
big dragon.
guys. Easy. Easy.
Is that our
I was
first
really
dragon?
scared. It's our first dragon.
good session. I can't believe that dragon. What a useless dragon. All right, couldn't get a punch on anyone.
Wasn't even scared.
It was blinded. That actually sounds, by the nature of your rolls, you got quite unlucky in that roll.
Yeah.
That would have been a very different encounter. And that was possibly a GTFO, grab as much as you can, and then
And just run.
bail.
So just for everyone's benefit, that was a young black dragon. yeah, that being blinded really hurt. Made it challenging.
I would like to nominate Merc as MVP of the session. With that coming in with that blindness.
Merc's got the those awesome buffs and debuffs.
That's good. Every time one of those buffs or debuffs happens, I've got to quickly Google what does it do, what's the implication, what can't do now.
How does it make monks more powerful?
No, all good. All good.
Oh! I think Inflatable just posted a spoiler for what we just saw in the Twitch chat.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
We'll get off the Twitch now.
Now, awesome session, all. Shall we see if there's anyone to raid? What's happening?
Let's
out
do
there?
that.
Should we see if our greed gets the better of us?
Always.
What's out there?
What do you mean? We have a buttload of money. You guys complain about not being paid? Well, there's your payment. How's that?
Oh, no Tempexies!
It's about bloody time.
You guys got paid last time.
And we still get paid by the Candlekeep
we get
librarians.
Candlekeep. Exactly.
So I vote that we don't tell anyone about this windfall.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, no. This is between us.
It was just
That-
Yeah,
Just-
lost fighters.
We come back out of the temple, like dragging heavy bags. The front's looking at us, we're like, we got so fucked up down there. Whoop! Don't go down there.
Oh,
Have you guys got
So-
wheelbarrows?
yeah. So Merc, how do you feel about joining the CDA now?
Well, if this is your usual payoff, then I could be considered interested.
Yes, we all eventually get paid off this much. Yes.
Eventually.
Soon you'll learn that he's full of shit.
Well, everyone,
hey,
And soon we'll take a vote and he'll die in his sleep.
we killed a fucking dragon.
We
Go
did.
CDA. Go CDA.
He does, to his credit, he did lead via the front. Like, he was all up in that face.
It was really literally they can still kind of just wipe the slow out of his eyes. It's like, ugh. I
Has it
protect you guys.
Irritated your skin?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna have a breakout after this. I need some Clearasil or something. So,
where our raid is about to drop, so I'm going to say
Well-
thanks everyone. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget next week we're back for Spelljammer Academy with DM Dan and Spelljammer giveaway. Stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. Next week's going to be huge.
Neat.
Bye!
Bye.
Starlight Foundation.
Say
Starlight,
bye on the
woo.
raid.
Raid.
oh, holy shit.